On first glance, you're kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? And then when you play around with that, this is a really incredible instrument. What I love about this is the control that it has, the sonic control that it has. Half of the YouTube videos out there on music production have to do with controlling your bottom end and your bottom line and the bottom this and the sub that, 808. None of that means anything to me. I don't do any music like that at all, but I love this instrument because as soon as I got a copy of this, an advanced copy of it, thank you, UJAM, I appreciate that. I immediately thought sound design. Instantly, it was like, wow, you can feel this. I wasn't thinking about, hey, that would go great with my hi-hats, and none of that stuff. This is a really, really, really cool instrument. And I'm saying that from the standpoint of, I didn't think I was even gonna be that interested in it. The kind of music that I do, virtual bass players do it for me, but the kind of music that I do, I just don't use this. And not only was I wrong about that, I am actually going in and enhancing with this as a tool. The sound design sound helper, a bass helper. It's a bottom helper. SUBCRAFT. It really is magic just how managed it can be and still sound like it's rumbling everything. It's a great, great instrument. I mean, what I love about this is the control that it has, the sonic control that it has. You can really play around with this and very easily get around it. So you've got your kick, but you've also got your bass volume. So you can go completely just kick, and then you can add your bass, have your bass and your kick together. You pull your kick back if you want to just have the bass's regular attack without the kick's help. I mean, come on. One dial, and then that doesn't even get into all of this that can change as well. And to me, these are all sound options that you can use to add thickness and attack to your bass. It doesn't have to just be the bass instrument. It can actually be an accent to your bass that's already there. What do you mean by that? Okay, that sounds really cool. That sounds really good, but we buried SUBCRAFT. So we got bass in the piano, bass going on here, and then there's SUBCRAFT. Let me turn off SUBCRAFT. Tell me we're losing. How about if we turn it back on? You just feel it. On first glance, you're kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? And then when you play around with that, this is a really incredible instrument. This could really be applied in a lot of different areas because it just has this crushing presence to it. That's before even putting it into something, a mix or a sound comp, something like that, an environment. You can really tell when the people that are involved in something care about it, no matter what the product is. And once again, UJAM does not fail to deliver what you would expect from musicians who are creating instruments for other musicians. I think SUBCRAFT is a perfect addition to a hybrid library as a sweetener, as an independent element in a sound design, because it just has such fierce presence. It's really hard to cover it up. Within reason, within a mix, it's hard to cover it up. That oomph that you love when you hear a bass instrument playing by itself, that you lose in the mix. It's not the bass instrument's fault, it's just the sonic thing. This one hangs in there. It's founded, it's solid, and even when it's rumbling, it's just so controlled. You do some more shaping to it and it just really, really packs a punch. I already know that I will use this a lot more than I ever thought I would use it when I first heard about the instrument before ever starting to play with it. it's just so fun to make music with these very inspiring instruments.